I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to sixth grade English Language Arts. My name is Miss Edge, and I will be your child's language arts teacher this year. I grew up in Georgia in a little town called Covington. It's about 30 miles east of Atlanta. I'm the youngest of 5 kids, so I love big families. I'm used to that. And I have 2 awesome kiddos myself, Eli, who is 14 years old, and Julia, who is age 13. So my passions and my mission are intertwined with each other, okay? First and foremost, I love Jesus. I became a believer when I was 23 years old. It's the most important day of my life. I love young people. You might be surprised to find some teachers in the world who love their subject. They are so passionate about whatever they teach, but maybe they aren't so thrilled with kids. Well, I love kids. I love kids more than I love language arts. I love kids more than I love theater. And I love both those things a lot, as you can see. And the next 2 things I'm most passionate about are literature and theater. I get really excited to share my knowledge in these areas, but I'm more excited to help your kids transition from being children into adulthood. And that's what middle school is all about. So that means that their emotional needs, their social needs, their spiritual needs, their developing brains with executive function skills, organization, all of those aspects of who they are and who they're becoming take precedence over the subject matter for me at this point in 6th grade especially. And the fact that I get to do it at a place that I can speak the full truth about the importance of God and Jesus and who he is in my life and in each of their lives. That just is the icing on the cake. And that's why WCCS is so special. I'm not going to read all of this to you, but I do want you to know that our content is fully biblically integrated here. A few of the bullet points for that is that we are created in God's image as communicative beings. So we're responsible for communicating with God and with other people. And we need to know how to do that best, because our communication reveals and expresses our inner attitudes and beliefs. It's impossible to separate language arts from our faith because they are so intertwined one with another. I want to talk a little bit about my classroom, and I'm not getting into heavy procedures, but your kids may have come home and said, Miss Edge said there's no rules. Well, I have some governing principles, okay? Respect, kindness, and work ethic. If you show respect, if you're kind and you have a quality work ethic, we're not going to have any issues in my room all year long. Any rules that a classroom teacher can come up with to help their room go smoothly, they all can be boiled down to these 3 ideas. Every rule could be categorized underneath these pillars of behavior. So I'm excited to help your kids develop these qualities within themselves this year. And then there's one really big important thing that I talk about with my kids, and that's mistakes. Because mistakes are where we learn the most in life. I have found that my biggest life lessons have come when I've made the biggest mistakes. And this is a safe place. This room, this middle school is a safe place to fail and pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and go try again. So in this room, if you make a mistake, I take it as an opportunity to learn and grow. It's also it's proof that you're trying. It's proof that you're being brave and venturing into the unknown. And also, our mistakes are the opportunities for us to understand and appreciate grace. Because grace is only necessary because of our fallibility. Our sinful nature is what fails us again and again, and it's what points us back to the cross and our need for it and our need for Jesus. So when I think about all the grace I've been given, that I'm given each minute of every day, and I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude for that. And it makes me want to extend it to your kids, to you. And I ask that you extend it back to me, because I'm going to make mistakes this year, because I am human and sinful too. But together we can all agree, I hope, that we have the same end in sight, our same purpose. And that is to love your children well, to let the light of Jesus shine through us in what we do, and to help them figure out who they are and God's plan for them. So if you have questions for me ever, please email me, text me. I am happy to respond, have a phone call with you, schedule conferences with you. I love what I get to do. It is such a blessing that I get to be a teacher here at WCCS. This is my 4th year teaching. I really do count it a privilege to get to be your children's teacher this year, and I thank you for partnering with us at WCCS. We want to make disciples for Jesus, and we are thankful for every opportunity that we're given.